Hello everyone, this is Sensei Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout London. Well, I'm gonna make one quick trip before we get going with this adventure. And note that this is actually the third time I'm playing through this section of the game. The first time the game crashed on me shortly after I realized that I had my recording software running, but my microphone wasn't working. And the second time, I got a much worse reward than I did the first time I was playing through the game, and in my effort to try and restore an earlier save from before the crash, I discovered that a new edition of the game had come out and it wasn't loading properly, which is probably why the crash happened. And anyway, something that we did not discover down here in Thameshaven Market, there's this little area that has a weapon bench and an ammunition bench. Nice and handy. And this cheerful looking fellow, Ahab Herringway. How much does a herring weigh?
What are you buying?
And something I've discovered that's unfortunate here in Thameshaven Market is that if you have one of the random occupants close by, it can drown out the dialogue of the person you're trying to talk to. Let's see, how's business finding you down here in Thameshaven?
Those pesky leeches everywhere didn't help, to say the least. Thank you for clearing them out for us.
Weapons, I'd like to take a look.
You're keen, aren't you? Take a look at what I have in stock.
Anyway, he has a very impressive inventory, including bayoneted energy weapons.
Do you smell that? It's the tender, fresh, dried angus. What are you buying?
And something interesting I noticed about apparent changes in the version.
We have our reasons, Wayfarer. Defense is a must for our kind, especially here.
Yeah, that was the third response I've gotten from Ahab. The first time he said something about, look, our leader has her rules, but I'm a bit more practical. The second time he said, oh, you're a bit of a smartass, aren't you? Look, do you want to buy something or not?
Farewell.
And that time, we have our reasons. Anyway, not buying anything just yet, even though we do have a bit of cash. We're going to have a bit more stuff to sell off shortly. So our mission this time around, we are going to travel to the laundromat that we stumbled across before. And we are going to see about getting Ellen some new clothing. Of course, we know that this is not going to be all that easy. See, Newham is sandwiched between the fall from a nuclear bomb and the explosion of his nuclear power station, resulting in a perpetual state of radiated weather and living conditions. Anyway, like I said, I've done this bit, this will be the third time. First time, like I said, microphone wasn't working. Second time, the bonus reward we got was nowhere near as good as the reward we got the first time. So I'm doing the third time to see if maybe this time I will get something better. Because it turns out what's about to happen is completely and totally random. But this time we will stick with the results come what may. And something I have noticed about the game is that the new version, it does seem to have things load faster going into locations. It's still a bit of a drag heading out into London proper. And we will, of course, grab everything. Microscope in the dryer. Don't know why, don't know how to explain it, but there it is. And it points out that, yeah, logically, we do need power in order for the washing machine to work. Luckily, we just seem to instinctively know where the power is. And we can even hop up on top of the washer and dryer. And, well, now this is something new. The first 2 times I played through this, that door mysteriously opened while my back was turned. I thought that was an intentional atmospheric thing. It appears now it might have been a glitch, because once we open this door, a very suspicious corpse just sitting there. Which we can shoot. Before loot gobbling everything. Hey, clean black suit. Alright, well, power is restored. Now, Churchill's going to be some help keeping the ghouls at bay, because as we're getting ready to do this next part, they are going to be crawling out of the woodwork. So insert washing powder, turn on. And being up here on the washing machine will help somewhat. And at one point we will have a legendary ghoul show up. In my playthrough, he was the last one to show up. Second time, he showed up in the middle. So I'm not really sure what to expect this time around. But we'll have 2 swarming at the last minute at the very end, so... I'm saving the critical for that one. Okay, looks like we're going to get the big one at the end. Churchill's got him, and he's stuck behind the door. And Churchill got him on his own. What a good boy. Well, it appears that this time we did not get a legendary ghoul, which is unfortunate because they always drop a special armor or weapon piece. The first time I got a lever chest piece that increased my accuracy in VATS by 10%, which was not nothing. Last time... the second time I tried running through, I got like a shoulder piece that didn't really... I forget what the effect was. It was like you get an increased chance to knock an enemy down in melee, which I'm not doing melee if I can help it. Thank you at this point. But, okay, we didn't get a legendary enemy that time, but we did get a nice suit, fair number of tickets, and fair bit of stuff here and there. So, with that done, let us head back to Ellen, and then we'll see what we can get from Ahab. Yeah, as I said, it looks like the load times heading into locations has improved. Load times going back into London proper, still a bit of a drag. And I did update buff out to make sure, hey, that's working. So, heaven help us. Imagine if I weren't running buff out to smooth the load time issues. But hey, new day is dawning. There are a variety of grenades available in Old Bloody, from the high-tech energy grenade to the custom-made cricket ball grenade. All across London, as a result of hyperinflation, underground travel tickets became the most commonly used currency after they were tied to the price of water. Alright.
My heroes returned.
Think you'll look good in these?
I knew you were my hero.
Okay, so our reward for that, 2 stim packs and 3 radaway. On top of all the stuff we looted.
Your kind does have 2 eyes, right?
Well, if you're gonna stand on the walkway, you can deal with it.
The fresh dry lander. What are you buying?
Well, I'm more interested in selling at this
You're
point.
keen, aren't you? Take a look at what I have in stock.
Mostly looking at ammo, though. And yeah, a pocketed boiled lever left leg. Yeah, braced girded lever right arm. Green shirt and combat boots. And somehow I seem to have lost my right arm. Oh, well, I guess I won't sell that after all, because it's the only right arm I seem to have right now. Road levers, sequin dress. Vintage chest piece. Well, I was given it by the vagabond, so I guess I'll use it, even though it's not... Well, it's better at ballistic than the other one. Stick with the Wayfarer hat, though. I think I'll save the clean black suit for the bowler hat should I feel the need to steed it up. Now, as far as ammo goes... a little bit more ammo for the sniper rifle. definitely a bit more 9mm. Shotgun cells, don't mind if I do.
Nothing like a swim in our Thames to make you feel alive.
Alright, so with that done, I think before we get back to helping the vagabonds with the long list of missions we have there, we will try and find Archie. So let's head back topside. Looks like he's at the top of this little peninsula. So we'll fast travel to the survey queues and start heading northward from there. With the Big Leagues perk, you can gain a suite of melee bonuses like increased damage, a chance to disarm or cripple, and the ability to hit every enemy in front of you. The broadsiders that answered the age-old question, would it be fun to just walk around and shoot people with an able cannon just like in the days of Lord Nelson? Yes, yes it would. Oh, they brought back the broadsider from Fallout 4. Okay, well. Unfortunately, no easy way of getting across that. So we'll have to head west a bit to find a way to navigate the river. Oh! Legendary Radroach! I love how the legendary one seems to have scuttled off somewhere. Oh no, Churchill went and took care of him. Such a good boy. Oh wait, no, Churchill didn't take care of him. Martyr's right lever leg. Temporarily slows down time in combat when you're at 20% or less health. Well, that is something. But hey, we found some 32 round. And I think we wouldn't have found any of that if we hadn't gone down that alley. This is why we explore. Of course, it would appear we can't go any further. And yeah, Churchill's sort of like, I'm not going down that way. You're just going to have to go back down this way. Well, this is familiar. Okay, well, there's the entrance to Thameshaven. Let's see if the Tommies have anything to add.
Anything you need?
No, just seeing if you had anything to say. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and head north from here then. It really is amazing, all the undergrowth they've got. I mean, I know I've mentioned this before, and I hate to seem like I'm harping on it, but this just astonishes me after Fallout 3, Fallout Vegas, and just how little plant life there was. But now we've got all this variety, all this vegetation, and it is pretty awesome. Yeah, trying to avoid that water for obvious reasons. Ooh. Dolphin? Manatee? Hard to say. Reason I was heading this way was it looked like we're pretty close to a new map location. Looks like it's down that dock there. What the heck? And of course, we're close to that plane, too, from the look of it. Uh-oh. I see mittenlurk eggs. What do you think, boys? Should we go and check out the obvious trap? Yeah, let's check out the obvious trap. Rotherhithe docks, okay. hello. Mr. Handy Fuel. A cooking station. Oh, and more eggs. Well, it looks like we're close, but it's looking a bit flooded. But then again, at this point, Churchill's doing all right. Oh, holy heck, 169. That is some mighty radioactive water, even if it doesn't seem to be affecting Churchill at all. How you feeling, boy? You want to sprout a third leg? And well, hey, we seem to have found Rotherhithe. Safety. Roasted mintler meat, typewriter, chessboard, burnt lifestyle magazine. Curiously, this bed does not seem to be owned. So I'm going to take a quick power nap. Heal myself up. Let's see, can we get to the plane? Crash plane, alright, well, we finally got to this location. It looks like there's a person sitting here, so I'm going to go ahead and stop here for now. And next time, we will talk to this fellow, see what's going on, and get around to finding that guy we came up here to look for in the first place. But thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you are so inclined. And we'll continue the adventure from here next time. Take care until then.